All right. What is up? And welcome to KplusGaming Corner. And in this Outriders live stream, we are back at it. This time with the Acari Pyromancer, breaking out some anomaly power expeditions. And it looks like we already have the Deep Abyss. Abu, what is up? Get the salute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looks like you have your death-proof. Yeah. There we go. Looks like you got your death-proof Devastator here with us. And, yeah, good evening to you as well. Sandman, what is good? Always on the scene. Thank you so much for welcoming everyone in the chat, letting them know how we can support the channel. And, yes, we are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. Appreciate the support. We are growing. So, as I mentioned, we have the Acari Pyromancer here. And as usual, I'll take a moment to kind of go over what we're trying to get done tonight in terms of the build and how we're going to be running this. Could have went a couple of different ways with this, but I figured, you know what, I want to play around with some burn status. All right. Going right into it, and starting with the skills, going Heat Wave, obviously, as the Acari set bonus, and I should explain, I'm sure everyone knows, but in case, every enemy damaged by your Heat Wave is granting 25% extra anomaly power bonus for 10 seconds, which is pretty much going to be up the whole time, as long as you keep throwing out your Heat Waves. I got my Heat Waves pumping out every about 6 seconds. I'm using Phaser Beam, and I'm going Eruption. Now, this is also something I'm playing around with because I could also go maybe Thermal Bomb, but for now, I am going with Eruption just because that's kind of how my gear set played out. And for now, I'm just using a plain old Epic Purple, but this one rolled kind of nicely with Fortress in the APOC slot and then Resistance Piercer. And then for reasons why I'll explain a little bit, I'm using Noxious Spawns. But that could be switched around. I could go Mage's Rage. I could go in a couple of different directions. And then I'm using the Moaning Winds Radiation Splash reload mechanic. For the headpiece, we got the helmet of the Acari. This one coming with Danger Close, although I am currently trying to farm for something a little bit better. Danger Close isn't too bad, but with the Acari, you're not in close range as often as you would think. This isn't like the Trickster where you're hunting the prey behind enemies, or the Devastator where you're up close and personal, punching the ground and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So I'm not sure how much this is really helping me, but it's useful enough. It could be a lot worse mods that could come in that spot. And then Heat Wave, which is making the Fire Tsunami, which is making the Heat Wave the width of the firewall. I'm not sure. It says it increases, but I feel like it doubles it. Either way, we have the Giga Blast for the Eruption, increasing the skill's radius, pretty much doubling that. For the armor of the Acari, this one came with increased duration, so the eruptions are lasting about 50% longer. Got Tidal Wave, so we can throw out 2 Heat Waves, and then I threw on Size Matters. Boo, said burn status is nice. Yes. Oh, you will see. So our Phaser Beams are being, it's making our Phaser Beam, the radius pretty fat, nice and thick. We're going to be hitting a lot of enemies with this. And one of the things, and I'll probably get to it as I go along, but I might as well mention it now, Ashen Champion was something that I decided not to use. Usually if I'm using Phaser Beam, I'm going with Ashen Champion because that, as you're hitting enemies, it's granting you some extra anomaly power, but it's causing the Ash status instead of the burn. And I'm like, I kind of want as much burn going as possible. I felt like it was kind of getting in the way of spreading burn around. And so I am not going with Ashen Champion. Instead, I'm going with no resistance against the Fortified on the pants. And then we have Anomaly Echo here. So no resistance against the Fortified is increasing our resistance piercing by 65% of our armor piercing value. So far, we have our armor piercing at 40%. That's another reason why I'm using this gun. We have armor piercing here is 30%, and then I have another 10% in the ascension tree. Can't really, and I'll go to the class tree now. Can't really reach some of these armor piercing nodes because I am going pretty much bottom tree and then coming up through the middle. So if we get to the end of the middle tree, every time we throw out a heat wave or the phaser beam, we're pretty much in this way increasing our armor piercing value by another 45% and our resistance piercing by 45%. So this is really, really ramping up our anomaly power. And then while I'm here, I might as well go into some more of the class tree. We get enemies afflicted by burn of getting 15% more damage. We're coming up here, so we're getting a little bit extra anomaly power for all of these max health nodes. And then I'm down here grabbing a little bit more anomaly power, a little bit of cooldown reduction for the eruption. And every time we're throwing our eruption, we're increasing our anomaly power by another 12%. So that's pretty much the class tree, how I'm running it. Packs tree, we're down below, and we're coming up, we're grabbing scorched flesh. So this one is kind of important because every time we're throwing out our heat wave and doing the phaser beam, it's increasing our status power by 10% for 5 seconds, and it stacks up to 3 times, so it's getting it up to 30%. And we're pretty much doing our heat wave and our phaser beam all the time. The status power is important for ramping up the damage of your phaser beam, because the phaser beam is kind of dependent on how much status power you have. The higher the status power, the more damage that's doing. So that is very useful. Obviously, we always want convection, so every time we're tossing skills, or no, every time the skill is on cooldown, other skills are getting 2 seconds chopped off. Unfortunately, they kind of nerfed this. This used to pretty much happen all the time, but now it's on a 3-second cooldown, but it's still cool. And then our status power is increasing by 15% for each enemy afflicted with burn, and everybody's going to be burning. And this stacks up to 5 times. Very, very useful furnace. And then we get burnt offering. So this is also important. This is what's going to really, really take our burn to the next level. So it's increasing your burn duration by 500%, and each consecutive burn tick on an enemy is dealing 20% more damage. Right? So back to the the gear that we're doing. I didn't mention burnt out, so damaged enemies are taking 15% more damage from our heat. Damaged enemies from the heat wave are taking 15% more damage. I got purple gloves and boots. Now the gloves, this is why I am using noxious spawns. I'm kind of stuck with radical therapy here. For an extra 8% damage to enemies afflicted with toxic. So the noxious spawns on the guns, that's kind of spreading some toxic around. Pretty helpful. It was either this or go with these gloves, these Charms of the Lava Lich. I could use these as well, but then, you know, we get max health, and I don't really feel like using max health. I want to get more anomaly power in. Right now we're sitting at 2.1 million. And then we got Pompeii and Etna, so that's how we're throwing out 3 eruptions before triggering a cooldown. Plus with Etna, now our eruptions are inflicting burn on enemies, so we're getting more burn. And then with the boots, we have unstoppable force here, so this is where the no resistance against the fortified really kicks in. It's increasing because unstoppable force, our resistance piercing is increasing our anomaly power, and with unstoppable no resistance against the fortified, we're having that on the pants, right? Our resistance piercing is getting increased by our armor piercing value. All these things are ramping up our anomaly power. I will easily be able to get to like 4 million, maybe 5 million during the course of any expedition. And then we have a volcanic armor. Although volcanic armor isn't something I need to have. It's just these boots I'm kind of stuck with these, and then I threw on Captain Hunter volcanic armor. If I get a better pair of boots where I can use something else, I will gladly switch that out. But for now, it's helpful for some decreased damage coming in as you're sitting there pumping out your phaser beam. Anyway, all that to explain kind of what we're doing here. Abu, I appreciate your patience as I explain. And by the way, guys, the code to join is pinned in the chat. Helix Blood, what is good? Yo, my dude. Glad you could stop in. And I hope everybody's having a good week so far. We are over the hump tonight. Let's see what we have here. As usual, I always have to make a choice. I prefer if these were like one obvious choice and then like the rest I'm like, ah. But right now, man, I could go Marshland Caverns. I could go Archways. I feel like I usually start with an Archways, so I think I'm going to go with the Marshland Caverns this time. Maybe get that out of the way. We could also go front line too. Man. But you know what? We haven't done Drought Palace in a while. Let's actually do a Drought Palace. I don't... yeah. I feel like I don't do Drought Palace as often as some of these other ones. Yeah, we always do these. We'll do a Drought Palace. We'll get right into that. I've been talking long enough. Like I said, if anyone wants to join, feel free. We have, at the moment, room for one more. And let's get it in. Let's get it in. Like I said, I hope everybody is doing well. Let's see here. As usual, I got to make sure technically we are sound. I think we're looking pretty good. Okay. All right, I like what I see. All right, so let's go. And we out. Now, Acari Pyromancer, I feel like it's not as good as it used to be. Because the set bonus used to be 50% extra anomaly power. That's not what I meant to do. I think that's because I'm used to having overheat. I usually, if I'm doing Acari, I run overheat and sometimes Ash Blast, sometimes Eruption. But I'm trying something different this time. And I feel like I like the numbers that my Phaser Beam does this way. This guy. I feel like people are like shooting at me from all angles and I'm not appreciating it. Like when done right and everything ramped up, my Phaser Beam is easily hitting for like 30 million, 40 million. I think I've seen 50 million before. It kind of shines in this configuration. Yeah, that was 49 million right there. Sexy. Plus, when you go middle tree with your Pyromancer, now I'm not full middle tree, but it gives you a little bit more protection, a tankier sort of Pyromancer. Although there is one node that would be a nice to have, where I can't remember the name of it, but every time you do your ignite, you're getting 50% more armor, I believe. Then I'd really be tanky, but I think I would prefer just speccing more into burn damage. I think that's kind of where those decisions went into. Now I got to remember, I don't have Phoenix Force on here, so I need to be careful. Ah, see, that's what I was just mentioning. Jesus. I'm also used to having Phoenix Force. So in those instances, it's kind of like I have a chance to regroup and reset myself. For the moment, I just have to make sure we're not making any more mistakes. Burn, bitch, burn. All right, we out. Yeah, you guys know I don't like going down, but again, I got to get used to not having Phoenix Force. All right. All right, I will stay here in the circle. I'll let Abu run around and chase the enemies off. Although, That's one thing I wish could, I wish there was a way you could increase the range of your eruption where I could throw it a little bit further. The range, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not, like, if I'm here, I can't really, unless the enemies are kind of like, well, I guess I could get them. The eruption doesn't do as much as it would, say, in a Lava Lich build, but still does all right. Like right there, I was able to get him. Let's see. I can't really see the enemies. Yeah, I'm trying to like aim my phaser beam. Another mod that like I would like to get on here, like what I need is an Acari helmet that has Scorched Earth on there. Scorched Earth is one of those newer mods that came after Worldslayer where your heat wave kind of doubles back. Boo says hello. You having fun up there? Yeah, your heat wave will like double back and it's just, you're just getting more burn. I think those enemies, well, I got one of them. Someone's burning. Oh. You're in the circle. Get out of here. $25. Yeah, I want my phaser beam to really sing and hum, as well as burn. When you're doing it this way, your burn ticks will easily get to like 1 million, 1.5 million, like depending on the enemies. A lot of the enemies will be dead long before that though, so it's really about the elites and just ticking away at elites and getting them the hell up out of here. We're about to have some elites up on us just now. We're at 5:35. I think we're making decent time too. Helix Blood, you said, I'm thinking more about getting Outriders upgrade and am okay just trying to get channel better. I wish I had a shorter animation. Not sure. Hold on. I might have to read that again. Or give it a firebomb turret. Alright, I'm going to have to read what you said again, Helix, because I think I caught some of that, but I was trying to, like, speed through it. Not sure I fully understood what I was reading, but I'll look at it in a second. See? Sometimes you just let the enemies burn and you're just like, I'll let the fire do the trick. Like I said, this is a build I'm recently playing around with. I actually was considering also doing like the usual Ash Blast overheat configuration. We got that done in no time. But maybe I'll break that out next time. But like I said, I wanted to, that's more Ash status. I want to focus all in, going all in on burn. I want everything burning as much as possible. We got some endless mass going. Missed me. That should finish you off. 45 million. That's a nice little amount of damage. The rest of y'all, clear y'all out. Brood Mother should be dropping in. When's she coming? Just now? Here we go. Let's go. I'm still mad I went down. The rest of y'all will pay for that. Nice. Nice way to finish off. And what was the time on that? 8:25. I think that's a decent time, right? Very decent. Not bad. Oh, let me look back on the chat. And Corey Evans, hey, what is good? I love it. Abu got the. I will join you in your dancing. We will both get it in. Yeah, let me look. Let me see. Yeah, Corey Evans, what is good? Thanks for stopping in. And Helix, you said I was talking about the heat wave animation. Okay, so let me go back to what you're saying. You think about getting more upgrade. I am okay, just trying to get channel better. I wish I had a shorter. So it must mean you get heat wave better. I wish it had a shorter animation. You know what? The heat wave animation can pretty much get you killed if you're not careful. You got to be really selective. You can't just be in front of two behemoths just like, okay, I'm just gonna, like, you got to time it right, you know? So I feel you on that. The animation, like, there's no way, like how with the phaser beam, there's a way you can minimize the damage that's coming in as you're casting your phaser beam. It would be nice if there was a way you could do that with the heat wave, because it's like a second long enough where, yeah, you could get in trouble. You could definitely get in trouble. So let's see what the burn does. All right, let's see the overall damage. I'm looking at my critical hits. See, 23, and this is one of the reasons why I was like, I don't know about Mage's Rage. Let me go a different direction, because I'm not shooting enough with this build for it to really matter in terms of having Mage's Rage. I don't think I would be taking as much advantage of it as I could. Let me see, healing. Okay. Now burn. Yep, not bad, not bad. If we can get that to 1,000,000, that would be even better. But burn, the leading source of damage, and then followed by eruption. Phaser beam is also doing pretty good, and then, I mean, heat wave is never going to be a leading source of damage. I guess if you really went out of your way, you could try it, but even then, it's never going to lead you. It'll be kind of like more of a supplementary thing. Toxic, Noxus spawns, these things. I might switch things up a little bit, actually, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to look at things in a second. Boo, you are, yeah, death proof, right? Yeah. So you're spamming your boulder dashes and gravity leaps. Overall kinetic skills, gravity leap, nice supplementary damage, but you're like boulder dashing and just smashing everything. Nice. Shock and awe, which should be good for Devastator, because you're kind of in the mix a little bit. So as enemies are taking their swipes at you, they are getting shocked and awed. So you got a little bit Nicola's Revenge. See, the Death Proof, it's a weird set, because it's like, yeah, it's bonus firepower, but if you're boulder dashing every second or two, like, when do you really have time to really be shooting and taking advantage of Nicola's Revenge? It's actually an interesting thing. It's interesting. And I'm probably gonna get back. I gotta get back to my Devastator eventually. I've just been doing a lot of work with some of my other characters, but it's like, do you go all in on the firepower? But then it's like, nah, but boulder dash though, you know, like you kind of want boulder dash doing a lot of damage, and you want to kind of maybe squeeze in some anomaly power and get like a hybrid thing going. There are different ways you can go with the death proof set, so it's interesting. I see you, Abu. I see what you're working on. Good stuff, good stuff. I have an ascension point. Let me see where I'm going to put this. Looks like at the moment I am working on getting some resistance in. It's funny because the ascension, I don't always like switching it around too much. Like, I had my Scorch Zealot build earlier, right? And I was looking at it and I was like, because for that I kind of had Weapon Leech. I kind of switched this around a little bit, but then I'm like, should I go into long range and close range damage and like take this stuff and like switch things around? But like, I'm just too lazy to do that, because a lot of the time when I'm my Pyromancer, I'm usually doing an anomaly build. So all this stuff is like, I would have to clear some of this stuff out and put some of this stuff there, and then when I'm switching back, I'm like, and then I gotta do it all over again. So for now, I'm kind of just leaving things the way it is now. I'll just spec in. I mean, eventually, You want to get to the point where all this stuff is filled in anyway. But, whatever. It is what it is. Now, let me clear out some junk and take a closer look at what I'm doing. So you're using Abu. You're going. So you're using anomaly. So with your death proof, you're going like bottom tree. Is that what you're saying? That's interesting. I have to go back to my Devastator at some point and look. It's been so long since I've even looked at that build. I don't remember which way I go. I think I go like split tree, where I'm kind of some parts bottom, some parts top. But I have to look at it again. Because like I said, with the death proof... Ooh, wait a minute. No, actually, Huh. Is this something I could use with my Scorched Zealot, actually? Hold on. I have to take a... I'm going to have to hold on to these. Like I said, I put out a Scorched Zealot build video earlier today. Looks like it's gaining some traction. You guys have been checking that out. Appreciate it. But it's something I'm still kind of working on, though. I'm still kind of playing around. As I mentioned in that video, I'm using these. I want all bonus firepower stuff, because the higher your bonus firepower, the higher damage that your projectiles are doing. Now these, let me see, the status power. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to these. These might actually be interesting when I look back at my Scorched Zealot. I might see if I could use those gloves. Otherwise, yeah. All right, and clear out the stash. And Helix Blade, you said, I would love endless mass firepower build. Huh. There are ways you can do that. I know you can, as you... Huh. How would you do endless mass? You would probably want to do that within the... let me see this. You could probably do that within the death proof, no? That might be a good way to do it, because you're kind of lending yourself to kinetic skills. Every time you do a kinetic skill, I believe if your top tree you're getting, is that 70% weapon damage, if I remember correctly? Yeah, that could definitely be a build that works. You're actually giving me an idea, like, that might be something I might want to play around with. See what I can do with that. Man, I'm on the search for some good boots, but doesn't look like I received any just now. All right, so we cleared out the stash. Hold on, let me take a look at it. So I'm at 1 million. I want to gain, yeah, so the next expedition I do, I want it to be one where I'm getting a lot of drop pod resources, because I'm gonna want to like play the slots a little bit and go over here, see what, because there's like a bunch of different gear that I want that kind of annoying to have to farm for. This gun, but burn, like these could be useful in a way where if I don't feel like doing volcanic rounds and I'm doing like a torturous set, maybe I could use these. But I think I'm going to accumulate more drop pod resources and come here and do like a couple of rerolls. You meant endless mass burn, huh? Okay. All right. And once again, the code to join is pinned in the chat. I think I've done everything I want to do, right? Oh yeah, I was gonna look at something. So, like I said, with these gloves, I feel like the whole, like I'm stuck with radical therapy, and I don't feel like it helps much. Where I'm kind of like, now I want to take advantage of it and use noxious spawns. The other alternative would be to use these gloves. I think these allow me to get the mods that I want on there. I would also be able to have some status power. Gives me a lot of max health. My anomaly power goes down a little bit. But then in this scenario, I would be using... I'm going to try it this way. Let's see what happens. I'm going to put Major's Rage on there. I mean, I know I just said I'm... But I'll make an effort to shoot a little bit more. I'm wondering if I'm better off going that way and just keep it like this until I get a better pair of gloves. Right? Because like I said, all the gloves that I have have something on there that I don't really want or need. Like, I need a pair of gloves. Like, these would be good. You know what? That's another thing. I need to get bullet kindling on here. See, that's why I'm like, man, like, these would have been perfect right here if Pants on Fire was something else. And then martial arts, like, I would put something there. Or like these. If Ash increased range was something else, and then I would switch out Aura of Force. Then I'd be good to go. But that's another thing. Is there a way I can fit bullet kindling on here? And maybe forego one of my eruptions and switch out Pompeii? I don't know if that's what I want to do either. I don't know. I'm thinking. But bullet kindling is kind of important. What I need is a pair of purple gloves that come with bullet kindling in the APOC slot, and then like Pompeii or something. Is Pompeii something that can come on gloves? You know how it is where some of the mods are stuck. Well, it looks like Etna can come in the third slot. I have to think about this. I gotta think about this before you run off. Alright. I think I'm gonna take one of the eruptions off. Where am I going? I'm gonna put bullet kindling on. Because that's actually crazy to not have bullet kindling in the build I'm trying to run. Like, the hell? Bullet kindling should be a staple. That's 12% damage. Let me see. Is it this one? No. This one, right? No, bloody boost. There we go. Bullet kindling. Okay. All right. So we'll go with this. Etna we want to keep on because that's also spreading burn around. But I'm like, damn. That means this build, we are far from where this needs to be. Because there's at least 2 mods on here that are missing that need to come on here. And I'm looking at Danger Close, like you're one of the mods that if I could switch you out, that would be great. Arms and Anomaly also, I'm not crazy about. I would rather Etna be down below, but whatever. Let's run into another expedition, see what we can do. Like I said, I need maximum, so it looks like Mountain Outpost is the place to be. Gonna get another nice 100k drop pod resources. Let's get it in. All right. Let's see what we can do here. And otherwise, let me hit the delay. Give you a little bit more time. Appreciate the likes so far, guys. That's always very, very nice of you. Very nice of you. If we can get a few more, that would be great. Oh, Abu. Okay. Well, let me do it again. No rush, though, Abu. If you are making some adjustments, I will. Oh, it looks like you're ready to go. Okay, cool. All right. And so Helix, you're saying endless mass burn. How would that work? Because I'm kind of confused by that. Endless mass doesn't cause any status effects. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to see, do I miss having the extra eruption? I like having my 3 eruptions there, you know? But sometimes as you experiment, you realize, oh, you know what? It's fine. You'll hardly miss it. One annoying thing about this opening of Mountain Outpost is those snipers that are like all the way across the way with their impeccable aim. Like they're all the way over there, and it's like you can't get to them from here. But it's annoying because they can shoot the hell out of you. It's like, you effing bastards, yo. Like, I'll get to y'all in a second, but you can't even get over there. You can't, unless I had a sniper weapon. Like, how the hell am I supposed to deal with them? And then in the meantime, you gotta like kill all these people. You know what? Yeah, bullet kindling has to stay. I just saw 73 million. You damn right. Hell no. But it costs me an eruption. Hell out of here. I'm feeling some heat, boy. Not in a good way. I'm supposed to be dealing some heat. Yeah, I feel like my phaser beam is really, really humming right now. Is that an enemy all the way over there? Like, what the? Hold on, we gotta deal with somebody all the way back here. I gotta go get him. Straggler, you like... Oh, huh. The benefits of gravity leap. That dude just wasted time, man. But still making decent time. Hopefully we can make up for it along the way. But watching you gravity leap, you're making me miss my Devastator. I'm like, damn. I need to get back to my Devastator. I need to show him some love. It's been too long. But I am having a lot of fun with these other characters, and it's like trying to get all these characters kind of a little bit more leveled up and advanced. Like this Pyromancer right now can max out at a level 71. I'm a little less than halfway on my way to 72. Apocalypse tier 37. There's just so much to do. So much to do. But I feel like I might be with my Pyromancer for a little while, because I'm playing around with this build. I was doing my Scorch Zealot build for a while. And then there's like other things that I'm trying to play around with and tinker with. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. I placed my phaser beam there. Oh well. I like the damage my phaser beam is doing. I like these numbers. What I have to do is get my rotation down. So it's got to be heat wave, get the anomaly power going, shoot a little bit, try to get some crits, and then phaser beam. That kind of has to be the rotation. Although you can't always help it. Biatch. Alright, I think we're picking up the pace a little bit. As always, I want to see these longer missions. Anytime we can get in under 10 minutes, I'm satisfied. Now, how far under 10 minutes remains to be seen. Like, if we get this to 8 minutes, I don't think we're on that kind of pace, but that's kind of what you're shooting for, where you know, okay, yeah, we're being extra efficient, dealing lots of damage, and fast. Yeah, I like the damage we're doing. Yeah. All right, so we're on to something. We got to stick with bullet kindling. But I got to figure out a way to get an extra eruption in here. And I don't have any room for, like, the power assimilations and those sorts of things, which are also mods that I want to get in here. Maybe like an anomaly echo, but that's what I'm saying. Like, right now, danger close. I don't think, is it helping me? Am I close? Like right now, I guess I'm close enough. But there's often times where I'm not. Like I'm doing my phaser beam from a distance. And so it's like, it's kind of a mod taking up space. Like I said, it's not necessarily a dead mod, because it's still useful. Huh. That actually looked cool, the way you endless mass that bird that was about to try and spam you with his anomaly projectiles and all his nonsense. Good visuals. 6:30. All right. Are we on pace for under 10 minutes? I think so. We'll see. All right. Like I'm thinking, for those gloves, should we take a trip into the trials? Because what we could do is we could just farm the Arboretum and keep doing that and seeing what gloves come up. I need some anomaly extract anyway. Also, I think that might be like it wouldn't be a full trial run. Although we could do that too, but yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do after this. Like it's enough with the gloves where I'm like, no, I need anomaly power gloves and good ones. I don't mind the max health. I mean, that's, you know, who can't use some max health, but like, no. I need a better pair of gloves. All right. Get that crawler the hell up out of here. Is that a bird? Where do you go? There. Oh. Alright. Ooh. Your endless masses be coming in at like just the right time. Alright, alright. There we go. And yeah, it's not going to be under 10 minutes, but it'll still be a decent time. All right. Okay. Where you at? There you go. Got almost 50 million on that phaser beam. Ooh. It's all up in my face. And as we were just talking about, like, yeah, heat waves, you gotta be careful. But we handled that very nicely. Where's that bird at? I missed. I want to burn the bird. Is he too far away? Nah, got him. All right. Is there another? Who's over here? And there we go. Good to go. 1037. Not bad. Not too bad. Let's see what we get out of here. Maybe I'll get my gloves in this pod. Doubt it. Let's go. Hurry up, my friend. Bunch of junk. I can already see it. A bunch of crap. What's this? Oh, Scorched Zealot pants? I'll take those. Let me see. Are these better than the pants I'm already using? No. No. Like, I don't do eruption with this build. But I'll hold on to it just in case. In case I change my mind. But I will probably delete those. Looks like I got some stuff. We'll see. We'll see if I got anything useful out of that. I doubt it though, and I think we're on our way. We're gonna run into the trials. What we'll do is, I think we'll run over to the proving grounds. We'll see what boots I can get while we're in there, and then we'll head through, and then we'll just do the Arboretum a couple times. Damn, that's a lot of damage. 4 billion. The burn. This is what I like to see. Lots of burn. Phaser beam is humming, and eruption. You know what? 2 eruptions. An eruption is still doing its thing. I still want 1 more eruption though, but it's doing its thing. Not bad. Not bad. We're getting there. We're getting there. And oh, your Boulder Dash is doing some stuff too. Nice, nice, nice. Gravity leaping around. All right. Huh. Okay. Cool. All right. Let me clear this on out. And then, let me see. Abu, so it looks like Abu is about to head on out. He said, I'm going to let my daughter play Hogwarts. Thanks for the expeditions. No doubt. Always glad to get some runs in with you, my friend. And hope your daughter enjoys some Hogwarts. Let her have some fun. Gloves. There's 1 that came in, and no, of course not. Not what I can use. Nope. And boots. No, I don't think so, right? No. At least nothing in my stash. It doesn't look like there's anything here. And by the way, so yeah, it looks like there is plenty of room. The code to join is in the pinned in the chat. So if anyone wants to join in, feel free. I'm about to run into some trials and see what I can get done in there. See if I can farm for some gloves. Boots. Huh. Oh, what? Can I use these boots? Let me see. The boots that I usually use. Let me see. So I would... Not really. What messes these boots up is Voracious Flames. Like, Voracious Flames is cool, but I would prefer other things, I think. It does give you Nova. I do like having the... I'll hold on to these for now, too. I'm getting some stuff where it's like, maybe... I don't like deleting things and then regretting it. So I'm usually inclined to kind of hold on to things. Let me see. What other weapons do I have here that I could screw around with a little bit? Do I need this? I don't think I need the automatic shotgun slug variant. I could change that. I don't know. Looking for things to delete. But these all could be useful. I don't know. Yeah, I'll hold on to these for now. What about this one? This one is vulnerable, huh? This Fortress Mage's Rage. Huh. I would get vulnerable on enemies, but you know what? Nah, because I need the armor piercing. So, yeah, I'll stick with this for now. All right. Okay. All right. So stash is free, right? I did the stash. I'm pretty sure I did the stash. Stash is about as clear as it's gonna be for now. And let me see. So and then we base. Okay. So it looks like we are good to go for some farming. Gotta hop up in here. Now the trials is like the true test, because expeditions, yeah, you want to do, like, expeditions are more about speed. You want to see how fast you can do things, but with the trials, it's like you want to make sure you survive. So some of these troves and these skirmishes can be a headache if you don't have the right build for it. So hopefully I'll be all right. Actually, you know what? Especially if I'm going to be in here, because I was mentioning before, anomalous lava. This is the one. Activating ignite skills increases armor by 45%. I said 15%. No, 45%. All right. I might want to see if I can reach that. Yeah. I think I'm going to try to reach that. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Here and then here. No, we want burn lasting longer. And yeah, go this way. This gives me a little bit more protection. I'll feel a little bit sturdier. We don't want any foolishness happening while we're in here. And yeah. Like I said, this will be the first stop. I'm gonna run through probably the mausoleum, and then I am going to do the arboretum over and over again. I'm gonna do that like 4 times. Get a decent amount of extract out of there also. Let's see which proving grounds we get. I hope it's not the one with the shaman. Oh, okay. This is a decent one. This is going to have the 3 brood mothers at the end. Like I said, with this configuration, I like the numbers that my phaser beam is doing. Shoot, I should do a build video for this too. A quick, easy to digest 10-minute explanation of what I'm doing here. Seems like you guys like those videos. And I should mention too, I mean, if you guys have noticed, I think I've decided I might want to like scale back on the live streams a little bit. Go to like 2 live streams a week. Because I want to get more short form videos going, and I realize like if I'm live streaming all the time, I don't really have time to like do the build videos. And like there's some other videos, like I'm working on a Remnant video right now where I'm kind of giving my take and my thoughts on my experience with Remnant as we look ahead to Remnant 2. And by the way, speaking of Remnant 2, Helix Buddy said, "Here comes the burn." So popcorn. Oh, popcorn build. Someone joining with some thermal bombs. But yeah, Remnant 2. You know, I was watching some gameplay the other day, and you know they have their trailers, and you have I believe, I can't remember his name. I believe it was one of the developers talking about it, where it was really talking about how they're like going all in on how Remnant already is the kind of game where you're just not going to have the same experience as someone else running around. Like, and shout out to Console and Control. I know he's running around with Sandman But I watch their gameplay, and I'm like, yo, like every time I'm watching them, I'm seeing some boss I've never seen before. Where I've beaten the game. I've finished the game, I've beaten the game, I've defeated the final boss and everything. But I'm watching them play, I'm like, damn, I haven't done a goddamn thing. Look at all these enemies I haven't defeated, you know? Weapons I haven't seen, mods, and possibilities and all that kind of stuff. And so Remnant's already a game that I think is like, damn, the possibilities are endless here. And it seems like with Remnant 2, it's going to be even more of that. Like, they're doubling down on it, you know what I mean? And so I'm really looking forward to that. But either way, I'm saying all that to say, I'm working on a Remnant video right now. And so with all that said, like, I'm probably not going to be, at least for now, not going to be live streaming as much. Come on. I'm also in the process of, like, I'm not officially going to be moving for another couple of months, but we're starting, like, this weekend. I'm not going to be around because I'm going to be upstate. We got the U-Haul truck, and we're going to be moving some stuff up there into our new place. But I should have some more space and hopefully some more, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how things go when we get up there, but once I get settled up there, I might have more time, you know, for some more lives and all that kind of stuff. But in the meantime, like I said, I want to do more short form videos, stuff like that. I like this. I feel like usually as a pyromancer, I'm in danger often, and I don't feel like I've been in danger a lot. Oh, Helix Blood, you got to explore. You talking about Remnant? You got to explore more? You're probably right. I need to go back into it. What I want to do with Remnant 2 is I want to do some more of the DLC. Like, there's some more areas that I haven't really done. And I want to re-roll the worlds, but on higher difficulties. Like, I did the DLC that I finished recently. That was on the hard difficulty, but that's only like the second one. Like, you can go Nightmare, and I think there's Apocalypse after that, which is the hardest one. Now, I don't know about Apocalypse, but I want to do like the Nightmare difficulty and see if I could get that done. You're doing a lot of damage here. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Like, I knew that Broodmother was dead. I just turned my back to him like, yeah, you're done. I don't even need to hit you again with anything. Let the burn take care of you. Yeah, I think for now, schedule's kind of in flux in terms of my live streaming. Like Tuesdays, like last night, and I was up late, man. I'm even surprised I have the energy to do this. But I was up pretty late last night working on that Scorched Zealot video. And it's like, if I was streaming, where would I have had the time to do that? And I kind of like that video where it's like, yeah, I finally have, because you don't even have too many Scorched Zealot videos. If you Google it, you might find like 2, maybe. I figure, you know, it's a good place to kind of add my voice to the conversation and give people another option, some new ideas, that sort of thing. Oh, Corey, you said want a partner for trials. Hey, feel free to join in. I believe the code to join should still work. If not, let me know if I have to make a new code. But I believe you should be open to join. I believe as long as I'm not in the middle of an engagement. Or maybe I have to come out of here real quick. I want to delete a couple of, like, the insta-delete stuff that I have. The rest I'll look at later. But I don't want my inventory being cluttered with, like, these things. The APOC stuff I will look at, or like a automatic sniper rifle, that's an insta-delete. I have no use for that. Pump action we can use. Alright. Torturer's footwear. Okay. If you're looking to join, and I'll give you a second, Corey. Oh, you'll join in 5. Oh, okay. So I'll proceed along then. Take your time. No rush. Might be in here for a little bit. And like I said, if the code to join isn't working, I got to make a new one. Just let me know. That won't be a problem. I'm going to run over here into the mausoleum. The mausoleum, like, anytime if I'm pressed for time, I run over here to, what is this, the Temple of the Anomaly. But if I don't, I like the mausoleum because you get a little bit more ascension points here. More enemies to kill. I feel like this is better in terms of XP farming. Takes a little bit longer, though. The other one is more condensed. You probably even have... I think you have more enemies here. Look at that. Phaser beam doing his thing. So, like, phaser beam is really the star of the show here. Like, for instance, let me see. Where's my anomaly power? It's at 4.5 million. I should have looked up... come on. My status power. See where that's at. Because the status power is where you really see where your phaser beam... Like, how's your phaser beam looking? These enemies are a little too dangerous to, like, pause and... I do want to finish the mission. But if I get a chance, I'm going to be looking at that stuff. Burn, baby, burn. I knew that barrel was going to explode, and I was just like, whatever, fine, do your worst. I think something else just exploded in my face. It's fine. Get you out of my face. You don't do a lot of shooting with this build. And I'm trying to shoot because I want to proc Fortress and get some of this stuff going that... Oh. Asshole. Damn fly. But again, like, I'm so busy doing... And I don't even have... Like, I'm minus an eruption that I could be doing. And I'm still not really finding the time to shoot my gun a lot. And I should shoot it more. Like, I got Mage's Rage going, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I even took Mage's Rage off, because I'm like, I don't think I'm taking advantage of it like I should be. These Shadow Beasts are really annoying. All right, all right. Like, this skirmish right here is going to be where I'm like, yeah, I need that extra 45% armor, man. So I'm not even going to, well, I mean, this can be annoying here, but it's in the next room where it really gets kind of hectic. Especially if you're in here by yourself. And then there's a thing, too, of as you're in World Slayer and you're doing the Apocalypse tier, like, every time you die, you lose experience points. Which is crazy. Because it's already hard enough where you're, like, not... You don't feel like you're getting enough XP for what you're doing. And the grind is crazy. But then it's like, if you're, like, experimenting with a new build... It's almost, you're almost de-incentivized to try anything new because you want to make sure you can get through. You don't want to die. You don't want your apocalypse tier bar going backwards. That's a strong hell no. And it's happened before where it's like, damn, I'm trying something new. I'm trying to figure something out. I'm running around and oops, you died. And now you're looking at it like, God damn. I've just lost a lot of XP. Hey, console, what is good? What is good? Thanks for dropping in. Hope you're doing well. Guys, shout out to Console and Control. If you haven't already, stop by his page and show him some love. As I mentioned before, he is currently running around in a game I enjoy very much, Remnant from the Ashes. Like I said, I'm working on a short little video on that where I'm kind of detailing my experience with the game. If this is something you may want to try in 2023, I think the game holds up pretty well in terms of a game that's 4 years old. But that you'll see more of what I have to say on that in the next coming days. I'm going to try to have it finished by tomorrow, that video, but I'm not sure. Depends on multiple things. If not, I'll probably have it out by Friday. Still ticking. Get out of here. As I said, yeah. Having that extra armor every time I'm doing this stuff is... I feel like this is keeping me alive. Although, let me not talk too much. My health is teetering. Kicking some ass, though. But it's not too late for something stupid to happen. There we go. Yeah, we got that through that pretty nicely. As I said, this is not an area you want to run through if you don't have a finished build. You will get pissed off along the way. Like I said, I want to get rid of as many of these things as I can. Not clutter my stash with stuff I know I'm going to be deleting. Taking up space. The rest of these, you know what? Let me take a look at these right now. These any good? What do we have here? No. That's a no. Has anyone ever used Dome of Protection like on purpose? And had it like be useful? Successful shot, summon a bullet stopping dome for 4 seconds. Like I feel like if that was longer than 4 seconds, maybe. Because what is that? That's like a slow trap kind of thing, right? Like you basically gives you the ability to have slow trap on another character besides the trickster. But for 4 seconds, it's like no, and an 8-second cooldown. No, thank you. No. Go kiss my ass with that. I don't know. And then pinball is also another mod that I don't care for. Vaccinated is like, like the least of some bad options. Abu, you said you have, but it wasn't useful. I figured, man. I figured that wasn't like. I'm like, anytime I see it, I'm like, no thanks. Like they would have had to like tweaked it in a way where I might consider it. If it either lasted more than 4 seconds or had less than an 8-second cooldown, like a 5-second cooldown. All right, maybe we'll play around with it. Like something like Firestorm, right? It has a 10-second cooldown, but it lasts for 8 seconds. So really, there's only 2 seconds that you're without it. Where you're like, all right, cool. I can work with that. But something like that, 4 seconds and then an 8-second cooldown, so... No. Anyway, console, you said just getting out of work and contemplating jumping in with you or playing Remnant DLC. Man, shoot, if you're playing Remnant, when I'm done stream, I might hop on with you guys. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely room. Definitely room. I'm basically farming this trove because I need gloves. And this is where you go to get gloves. And so I'm going to do this, see what I get, go back to the lobby, come back, do it again. And I'm going to do this like the maximum times I can. We are glove farming at the moment. Because right now I'm using the Charms of the Lava Lich, which, like, all right, cool, but I don't want max health. Oh no, man, I'm talking too much and looking at. God damn it, that just wasted enough. Man, I was doing too much. I'm like, Anyway, Abu, you said the dome doesn't move with you. Oh, that's even worse. I forgot about that aspect of it. But let me like focus. Like, what the hell, man? I'm pissed off. I never die there. It's just the fact that I'm trying to do too much. Sanctuary is much better. Now, what does Sanctuary do? Because I can't remember off the top of my head, but it is something that I see. And then console, you said I saw it a lot in early game grinding of the trials when technos were using snipers still. I mean, I guess. Yo, you guys are about to get it. Hell no. Like, I literally died in an area that I never die at. Like, what the? I could curse. You assholes. All of you. Burn. Y'all pissed me the F off. You wasted a turn, man. Rage of 1,000 suns. Asshole. Damn, you guys are really trying to take me out. What the Jesus Christ. What's going on here? Have I done something different? Switched something out by accident? Close to death too often. I don't like that. They almost did it again. Hell no. Like I said, this isn't even the hard part of this. Like, the hard part comes in the next part where you have all the birds. This is like whatever. It can be a headache, though. These warlord types. Like, you gotta go before these dudes come back. Hell no. Alright. Who is shooting at me? Alright, I'm in, like, trouble. I need to be careful. They're trying to do it again. They're trying to do it again. Alright. Messy, but I'll take it. Very messy. Very messy. Oh man, you need Phoenix. I know, right? If only. Wait, alright, so Corey, if you're coming in now, I'll give you a second. Let me give you an opportunity to come in. It'll also give me a chance to look at what I was looking at real quick. And then also, like I said, if it'll be a good time to kind of check and make sure the code to join is still working. Also want to make sure of that. Yeah, everything. Order. Alright, so if you say you're coming in now, or maybe I should just go and then yeah, I think we should be alright. I think you'll be able to join mid battle. We're not at a final boss or anything, but I'm not sure though. But I think you should be able to join. See, this area gets really hectic and very annoying, and so what I do is I'll kind of just stay here instead of running around all over the place. I feel like it's harder for when all the birds show up you can kind of hide here a little bit from them. Like, they can't all get to you. Versus when you're in the middle of the battlefield and you're just kind of like a sitting duck for the whole time. Then it gets crazy. You just got to avoid those. And jump in the middle of the circles when they pop up. Come on, I don't like when that freezes like that. That's annoying. All right, all right. Totally missed you guys. All right. Got some more. I'm not falling for it. You guys bring your asses over here. See right there. Homeboy can't get to me. We'll burn instead. The rest of y'all, let's go. Come on up. Come on up. Nice and warm. All right. Oh, here we go. I believe, Corey, that's you. We have some assistance. You come just in time to get that chest, too. Nice. Oh, we got some veteriner's knife action going. You will burn. You will burn. Don't need to worry about you anymore. All right. All right. We're going to do this. We're going to go back to the lobby, and then we're going to come back and do this again. All right, cool. But yeah, console, yeah, feel free to hop in. But again, I was watching you and Sandman running around, and I'm like, damn, I'm seeing all kinds of cool weapons you guys are getting. And I'm like, no, I need to hop into what you guys are doing. My schedule has been pretty busy, so I don't think I've been around when you guys have been playing, but tonight would be a good night. I need some new toys. I'm looking at all this stuff, I'm like, crap. Like a bunch of crap. What, I got like 2 gloves? Oh, gauntlets of Acari. Huh. I actually need a pair of gauntlets. Torturer's gloves. Whatever. So I'm like full on gloves, aren't I? I can't see any gloves I'm actually picking up. Not very smart if I'm here farming for gloves. But, okay. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, alright. So let's go back to the lobby. We'll come right back. Return with squad. And we'll hop right back in. So I'm assuming, Corey, you're running your, Edge of Time. It's always a fun way to run a trickster. And, okay. And back, and then we'll come right back in. We'll do this again. Still annoyed with that death. That, like, wastes a turn. But, whatever. What is meant to be, will be. Alright, so let's hop right back in. I see you're a level 71. I need to... That's another thing about... Yeah, I'll have enough extract when I do this. I should be able to... I have one more level to level up maybe like the pants or something, and then I should also be a 71. Right now, 70. Oh, you said you may switch to FP on the boss? Okay. We'll get to the boss in a little bit. Definitely do that. But yeah, we're farming for gloves at the moment. Oh, okay. Oh, and you are Edge of Time. All right, cool. Yeah. That's another thing. There's so many builds that I'm like, I need to, because it's kind of, like if you guys notice, I when I'm doing my videos, I make my own music. And when you're making music, it's kind of like you're doing builds. Like, you're never really finished. There's always, like, a tweak you could do here or there. And it's like, you know what? This could get better if I did this, or if I put this mod here instead of this mod. It's like your work is never done, you know? I might feel that way if I ever actually get to 75. Then I might be like, oh, okay, so now I think we're done. But until then, it's like you're always kind of tweaking and working on stuff. At least I am. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Like, no, you're finished, man. What are you doing? But it's weird, because, like, as you level up, like, what might have been, like, great at level 71, like, you get to 73, and you're like, wait, no, I've got, like, better stuff now. Now I can do this. It kind of switches up a little bit. That was a nice phaser beam. I'll let you guys burn, and... Yo, I really never shoot with this. Like, anytime I shoot, I'm like remembering that I have a gun. Like, oh yeah, I need to like shoot enemies. All right, we should be just about done. Ah, double T, hell yeah, here we go. Now we're really gonna. Oh, and you're coming with your. You know, Double T. I don't think I've seen your Devastator. I could be mistaken. I feel like this is the first time I'm seeing you with the Devastator. Double T is gonna hop in and show everybody how it's done with another maxed character, like totally maxed out. Level 75, 200 Ascension. Yeah, we're gonna kick some ass right now. Hell yeah. And thanks for stopping by, Double T. Always appreciate you joining in on the fun. Always more than welcome. So we've had two Devastators tonight, because Abu, the Deep Abyss earlier, had his Devastator in here of the Death-Proof variety. Curious what Double T is running. Oh, where's that bird? Bird just, that wasn't very nice. All right. I feel like I'm feeling those earthquakes. I can feel the ground shaking. Yeah, we're not playing around here. I feel like we got 3 nice characters running through. All right. Ugh. Oh, someone went down. All right, hold on. Got the straggler back here. I gotta just take care of him. Burn away. All right. You are okay. Double T said, "Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, what's good? What's good? Hope you are having a good evening. If it is evening, I'm not sure where. I don't think I've ever asked where in the world you are. I think I have a pretty decent grasp on where some of you guys are. You guys are like all over the world, representing." See, more torturer's gloves. Like, they just giving me torturer's stuff all the time. Like, if we were in Daughter's Sanctuary, I'm sure I would be getting pants. Like, I keep getting torturer's pants when I go over there. And I'm like, why do you think I need so much torturer's stuff? I don't mind it. I do like the torturer's set, but I don't need that many torturer's pieces. Looking through. Oh, I got another Acari gloves. But I don't think Acari gloves are what I need right now. I think I'll have a decent amount of gloves to look through and sort when we're eventually done. But I'm getting rid of like the crap right now that I know I don't want cluttering my stash and inventory. Like this can go. No. And then there was something else here that I need to delete before I pick everything up. Otherwise, I think, all right. Grab the rest. And then let me just take a look at what these are. Let me see this. Weightlessness. So Time Rift. Again, this is something that gives you a trickster ability without being a trickster. But here's the thing, and what would make this useful. If you could use a little bit of pain with this, like if that mod like worked with this gun, then I would consider using that. Assault rifle with fortress and an... Okay, I'm going to hold on to this one. Although weapon leech, man, if that was armor piercing, that would be perfect. But I'm going to hold on to that anyway. That could be useful. But yeah, weightlessness is kind of pointless. Because it's like, okay, I can make them weightless, but then what? They're not. It's not doing damage to them. I don't know. I think it's like a pointless mod. Double T with his chair. Alright, so we're going to, one more time, go back to the lobby. We're going to come back. And then this time, we're going to run straight through. We're going to come back to the Arboretum, and then we're going to do the Arbiter. And then we'll run through the rest of the trials. Up to you if you guys want to stop in the docks and the Daughter Sanctuary and all that kind of stuff. I'll let you guys decide those things, but at this point, I think we can kind of run through and yeah, we can finish out the trials. I don't mind the extra extract though. So yeah, if you guys want to stop in some extra rooms, I think we have enough time. Oh, let me see. We can switch out now if you want. Did I take a switch? Oh no, Double T, you're good to go. You're good to go. I don't think you've stepped on anybody's toes unless. If anyone else did want to come in, I mean, let me know. We don't have that much time left. Got about another 30 minutes. That's why I'm figuring we could probably finish out these trials, and then I will be saluting for the night. All right. I'm going to run up in the Arboretum one more time. Like I said, I need as many gloves as I can accumulate, because I need some gloves for this build. I don't have... Like, I'm not at my optimal configuration at the moment. Oh, so you're a Seismic Commander. I didn't even take a good look. Seismic Commander. Okay. So you bleeding these MFs up in here. I dig it. Yeah, I need as many gloves as I can get. And hopefully, all this farming, I'll get at least one. All I need is one. I don't need a lot. I just need one good pair of gloves. Maybe something that has Etna in the APOC slot. Anomaly power, status power, all that. I need the status power too. I mean, I'm asking for something very specific, which in this game, like, that's where this game will kind of like bother you sometimes. If you need something very specific, this game can be pretty unforgiving. Like, if you're playing this game just to have fun and you don't really care what you get and everything is like, you know, then it's cool. You don't mind the grind as much. But if you're like, damn, I need like a very specific pair of boots per se, that's when it's like, oh man. Now you feel it. You feel the unforgiving nature of RNGesus here, you know? It can be pretty punishing. And I've never understood it. Like, I've never understood, like, damn, why are you so stingy with, like, the good loot? Why are there, like, there's too many ways for loot to be crappy. Where it might even be, like, the perfect configuration, but it's like, yeah, but this is max health. God damn. I need anomaly power. Or everything could be perfect, but it's like, oh man, it's like, there's one mod missing that you needed. Where it's like, okay, now this is garbage. I just gotta toss it. And I've said before, it should be the case where you could switch out. Like, if you like how everything else is, like the way you could switch out one of the attributes and it locks the other thing in the APOC slot, fine, you can't change that. But, like, if everything else is fine, but it's like, but I need bonus firepower, not anomaly power, you should be able to switch that out as well. And I've said this before. So that's why it's really hard to find, especially if you need like a good purple. It's hard to farm for that kind of stuff. Hence why I'm here farming as much as I'm doing at the moment. I'm like, no, I need as many cracks at it as possible to maximize my chance of maybe getting what I want. And I might still not get anything I'm looking for. I might go look at my stash and be like, no, this is all garbage. Hell no. But there's a chance. There is a chance I might get what I need. Alright. Rest of y'all. Yeah, between the three of us, I have a feeling we can run through the rest of these trials pretty quickly. And then we'll be able to look at some stats at the end and see what's what. We'll see. And again, this isn't exactly how I want it, but I'll still be able to get a good sense of how did we measure up here with this burn build. Against two capable gentlemen. I think I'm a little outranked here, because I'm at a 70. And we have a 71 and a 75. I could take that into account. All right, the rest of y'all, I think we're almost done here. Double T handling stuff on the other side. Should I just run to the door? Yep. Great. Okay. That did not take long at all. Kplus is attempting to dance. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let me find out another. Oh, cannonball. Hands of the Reforged. Could be useful. I'll take a look at that submachine gun in a moment. Rest of these. Like I said, this is all just going to take up space. And I don't need it taking up, so. Didn't look like this haul was as sexy. Alright, the rest of everything else I will... Oh no, there is some crap. Don't... Hold on. Before I pick that up, I'm pretty sure that's going to be... Huh, dimensional rockets. Now this could be interesting. I think I might hold on to that too. That could be interesting. I'm trying to delete this. I saw this there. The rest, all right. Ready to go. All right, so now we're gonna. Oh, I'm going to switch characters real quick. Okay. Wait. Am I? Okay. All right. So let's give Corey a second. He's gonna switch characters and come back. Because you did say you wanted to switch it up before we head over to the Arbiter. So let's give him a moment. All right. Corey, do your thing. And in the meantime, take a look at what was this that we just got. Scrap grenade, an assault rifle, resistance breaker. I mean, scrap grenade is something that you want either on a one-shot rifle or a really fast reloading submachine gun. 1.5 seconds is just outside of what I want in terms of, like, that reload is going to take too long. Like, I've tried it. Like, it's fine when it's with the, because it's weird because it's like the difference between 1.1 seconds and 1.5 seconds, but it does make a difference in terms of if you're in front of an elite or something, you're trying to reload to get the scrap grenade out, that could cost you, man. And so for that reason, although I like resistance breaker, I think I'm going to delete this. It's close. I was really looking at it like, the rest of these, let me see. Shadow Comet, do I improve burning? No, I don't think I really need this. I don't know what I'm doing with this. And so I think I'm going to delete this too. All right, Corey's back. Great, that didn't take too long. Let's go. Joining game. All right, excellent. Ah, so you switched to your Technomancer. Nice. Cool. All right. I'm actually curious how fast we take down this Arbiter. Although this is like the weakest of the 3 Arbiters you can fight. But it's a good, it's like practice. You know, if you're fighting this Arbiter and you're in a build that's taking a little too long, you're like, okay, no. There's no way you'll get to the final Arbiter and you don't want to be fighting him for 5 minutes. That's just not. No. Hell no. Take him out in a minute or less. All right. So, Corey, it looks like you have a couple of, so your Firepower, Technomancer. Okay, I'm curious how this is gonna, what you're doing with this one. But yeah, it looks like you have a couple of high-level characters. Impressive. Especially if, you know, when you're running with 3 people, like a scaled-up Arbiter can be something. Because you might have a build where it's like, no, I usually get rid of this guy in like 2 minutes, or a minute. But it's like, yeah, but it's like 3 of us in here, so he's, that's triple the health. Oh, let me get the hell out of here. Like so. Like, I feel like right now this is taking longer than usually it might. Alright, let me, like, not stand still and let him... This spammy nonsense he does, man. It's just one-shot city. Like, he can really... And then he'll, like, keep doing it, too. Whereas, like, you asshole... Like, fight me, man. What the hell? You want to raise your axe in the air and just... Penis. Alright. Yeah. The longer that fight goes, the more it's like, no. You want it ending as soon as possible. Let me see. Oh, explosive temper. I feel like seeing this gives me an explosive temper. Like, I get angry when I see that. It's not even like a cool looking helmet. It looks stupid. I don't like seeing that. Don't mind me. I'm kind of combing through. Let's see if anything good comes here. A lot of this stuff I'm just insta-deleting. Oh, Double T. Oh, probably switching up. I know Double T likes to hit us with the variety. So he'll probably be back with another character shortly. Looks like I'm getting some decent stuff, though. In case Double T is coming back, it'll give me a chance to take a look. Let's see what we got here. No. No. No, thank you. And a couple of helmets. Let me see. No. No. This any good? No. Why is everything max health? What the hell, man? Yep. Figured Double T is right back. Excellent. Excellent. Proceed. All right. Yeah, and I got a decent amount of extract. I could definitely do that one more upgrade I need to do to get this character so he can display as a 71. Now, it's up to you guys. Oh, you have another one too. Oh, so Corey. All right, so do your thing. Now, up to you guys. Do you guys want to hit up these little side missions over here, or you want to run straight through to the, what is it, the throne room? Like, we can run over here to, I mean, do I need pants? You know what? No. Let's go over here, because I actually do need a helmet. I need a new helmet. Ah, Double T came back as his Pyromancer. As I mentioned in my Scorched Zealot video, I need a Scorched Zealot helmet that I can actually use. The one that I'm using for now is like, it's fine, but I would like a better one. You're just switching up. Death Proof wasn't working for me. Oh, you were a Death Proof. I thought you were... so you were Reforged now? I like it. Fellow, let me give you a... I haven't saluted you since you've been here. Yes, sir. We have an Acari and a... See, the Reforged set, I always feel like that was... aesthetically, that's my favorite one to look at. Like, as much as the Acari, and it used to be probably, no, it was the best anomaly build you could run before Worldslayer. Now, I think I would give that crown to the Lava Lich. Maybe. But even when Acari was the thing to be, I never liked looking at the Acari. I always felt like he looked a little bloated and just not, I don't know. I never liked the look of it. Okay, so gang's all here. Let's go. I always much preferred the look of the Reforged. Looks way cooler. Way cooler, in my opinion. Ah, and a Heat Seeker. Nice. So are we all three Pyromancers now? Triple heat. Love it. And we're all doing different things too. That should be fun. Oh wow, we got 275s. My God. Corey. I am impressed. Shoot. Makes me feel like I need to get my weight up. I'm sitting here as a low level 70. Like, you're playing with the big boys now, buddy. Hey. Stop it. I hear some popcorn happening, some thermal bombs. I've said before too, I love the sound of thermal bomb. It just sounds fun. Making me shoot. I'm gonna have to revisit my Reforged. Oh, what the hell? I don't even understand how I... Well, whatever. That just means no more mistakes. I feel like I was fine 1 second, and then I was on my knees the next second. Not cool. We like run away. A lot of things are I mean, you got 3 pyromancers all just burning the hell out of everything. Good stuff. Getting hot in her. Leaving things extra crispy. You know, I actually have an issue with this. I feel like this is something they never fixed. Because this creature, right? He'll spawn, but then it takes a while for you to be able to use your skills on him. Like the skills that require an enemy to actually be present. It's annoying. Like he'll be in the middle of his like whole thing, and you're like, damn, I can't hit him with an eruption. He just did the thing where you can't even use your skills on him. Alright, he's done. Birds. I know there's a couple more coming. I totally missed that one. We got some burn on you. Alright, we're gonna move through this just fine. He said Reforged really excels in team play. Looks awesome. Yep. I love the Reforged set. It's one of my favorite. Like, it might not be the best Pyromancer builds, but it could be my favorite. It might be my favorite one. Although, to be honest, I spent a lot of time recently with the Scorched Zealot. The Scorched Zealot has, like, hopped up the ranks. Oh, look at that. A Cowl of the Reforged. Nice. I'll take that. But the Scorched Zealot is, like, up there now for me. As, like, a really, really fun way to play the Pyromancer. Really fun. Didn't get what I was looking for in here, though. Hold on a second. Tome of Protection again. No thanks. And this cow. Oh, come on. Spoil a good headpiece with some crap. Hold on. Wait, this had Thunder's Legacy on it, but no. And then I'll just Super Collider. No, thank you. All right, let's proceed. We'll continue on. But yeah. All right. All right. This next room we get through real quick, and then we'll see how fast we can get through Okrill. Okrill's like the... Unless you can one-shot him in a way, like, you're just going to be in there for at least 4 minutes. But it should be fine. I think from this point we can kind of make a beeline straight through to the final Arbiter. Maybe I'll get what I'm looking for there. Although, you know what? If you were to farm Okrill, like, do what we just did with the Arboretum, but go there instead, like, you can just keep doing that over and over again. You get a lot of XP there. Like, a lot of Ascension points and a lot of just XP in general. And the drops aren't bad. Like, there are a lot of times where after I've beaten Okrill, I'm looking at the stuff on the floor, and I'm like, yo, there's some good stuff here. Like, it's not a bad place to kind of stop and take a moment and just, like, you know, do that a couple of times. Like, I know people often will run to the final Arbiter and do that. And just do that 4 times. But if you did Okrill 4 times, I'm pretty sure you would get some good stuff out of it. Like, I always get good purples. And at least, like, 1 or 2 Apocalypse here. Good weapons. You get some good weapons out of it. I think I might do that the next time I'm in here. I'm just gonna, like, make my way to Okrill and just do that. I totally missed and didn't hit anybody. Oh, somebody leveled up in a way. Nice. All right. Done with you. Rest of y'all. There. Oh boy. You guys are handling things. We done? Just about. I'll run. Save some time. I'm already over here. Alright. Already opening the door. I feel you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh. I always forget that I can upgrade here. Wait, before we go into the door, hold on. I'm going to, let me just, where's the stuff? Here. Delete one or two things. All these I can use. Okay. Hold on. I need to stop at the table real quick. Just to get a quick upgrade in. It would be nice to have a stash box like along the way somewhere in the trials. Like, it's really annoying that you have to wait until you're out of the trials to take a look at the stash, especially since like you might be in here for a while. You've accumulated a whole bunch of stuff. What if your stash is full? I think this is what I need to upgrade. Perfect. Raise attributes. Now everything is a 71. I'm at max level for my level everywhere. All right, cool. Oh no, these gloves. But these gloves are a placeholder for now. I'm not really seriously using those gloves, so I'm still gonna look like a 70 instead of a 71, which is fine. All right, they're coming. Let's go. Did you switch gears again, Double T? Now you're a Scorch Zealot. At least I think so. Nice. Where's Corey coming? Here we go. All right. Double T is giving us like the Pyromancer buffet. We're getting all the flavors. Huh. Tossing that fireball. Getting it in early. Let's see, where's the thing? Ouch. I'm running the wrong way. Okay. This way, this way, this way. And we gotta remember too, there's gonna be 3 Corsairs running around. It's gonna be annoying. $65,000 million actually. I like that. Phaser beam doing his thing. I wonder why it keeps doing that. What the? Oh, penis! Stop it, asshole. All right. Let's see, going that way. All right. I was gonna say, not too much action over here. Fine by me. All the action's on the other side. We got some coming in now. Looking for some people to burn. Where is everybody? There you go. There's someone. Feeling lonely over here. Oh, God. Asshole. All right. I'm going to nickname this Acari build the Incinerator. We're getting it done. Getting it done. Let's see. Oh, go. Oh, damn. Get some health regeneration, please. Thank you. I don't like being in the red like that. And again, I said it before and I already forgot. There's 3 of these Corsairs running around, which means where is okay, there's one. No, not this time. Oh, someone went down. All right. Done. Now. We're pretty much done here. Yuck. There we go. Very nice. All right. Like I said, you do this a couple of times, I think you'd be very satisfied with your return on investment. Don't need those though. But yeah, you'll get at least like a couple of legendary things. Yeah, more Torturer's gloves. I'm telling you, man. They're like flooding me with Torturer's gear. Yeah. All reliable. No, thank you. I am getting stuff though. Automatic shotgun. These I don't want going to my inventory. Gotta save space for the good stuff. Was that a sniper rifle? No thanks. You guys run ahead. I will catch up. Looking through pistol. No. Alright, the rest. Where? There? Yeah. Oh, am I full already? I see like a whole lot of... See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm like full. I just broke down a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, looking at the time. Usually I wouldn't mind hopping over into the cliffside path, but I think we're just going to run through to that final room before the Arbiter and get that taken care of. Go holler at Vorka. Alright. I'm pretty full anyway. I should have a lot of gloves to go through. Like, I'll be really annoyed if I go through all the gloves and it's like, damn, not one of these gloves was good. Like, I should have like 20 pairs of gloves or something. Right. Alright, alright. 43 million. I wonder what's the most I can get my phaser beam to hit for. I saw the most I've seen so far was 70, I think it was 73 million. And that's one of the reasons why I'm like, nah, I gotta get my rotation down. I gotta do the right, correct rotation. That might have been good, but that totally missed. I gotta do it again. Oh, we're kicking some ass right now. Hell yeah. Alright, Vorka, let's go. Oh, that's annoying. He teleported his ass away. Stay still and fight us like a man, you bastard. Keep fluttering away. Alright, and I think we're about done here. I'll just run straight here. You guys are handling. Oh, there's like a couple of them. That's the thing with the Shadow Beast. Sometimes you think you're about done, and there's like, no, there's like 4 more. They were just invisible. Just couldn't see them. Alright, now we're done. I thought there was like 1 more, and I'm like running over here. Alright. At this point, I'm like, damn. If there are any gloves, I need to... see, are there any gloves I need? The rest of this stuff, I don't care if it gets broken down. I don't see any gloves. Rest, I mean, this is all ever stuff. Now, just in case, get something. When I get my choice of stuff, I just want to clear things out. Definitely want some headpieces. These, let me. No, thanks. No. Pants. Oh. All right. Be out. Double T sitting in his seat. I feel you. Rock on, rock on. All right. This has actually been a fun run. Triple Pyromancers. Good stuff, man. I feel like we've seen... have we seen every... no, we haven't seen a Torturer set. I was going to say, we've seen like almost every flavor of the Pyromancer tonight. Almost. I don't think we saw a Lava Lich either. Does he spawn more of those things because there's 3 of us? Like, I feel like there's more of those things running around, just crowding space. Annoying. Alright. Here we go with this nonsense. Gonna run around a little bit. Not stand in one spot. Ew. Not trying to go down. Oh. Oh. As I say that. Prick. All right, let me be careful. Next time is for real. I'm just gonna run around. Because the next hit is going to... Okay. Why is he... See, it's actually an annoying mechanic, because it's like... So you're just going to stand there and just do this for 20 minutes? Like, why, man? We almost got him. Alright. Frick. Anyway, hope we got something good. Give me something good. Give me something good. Come on. Not really. Damn, this would have been nice, but I don't like flesh render. That's another mod that I've never really gotten to perform well. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had good numbers with flesh render. I have not. Don't think this is anything I could use either. I guess by default I'll take these. I don't really want this either. Can I even take this, or this is going to be automatically deleted? Yeah, deleted automatically anyway. I don't know. The rest of this stuff, what it is, I really just need gloves. Are there any gloves here? There are some gloves. I mean, can I make room for the... Not really. But, I should try. You know what? These... I'm gonna get rid of these. I need to... Because I'm like, those gloves might be the ones. But otherwise, yeah, let's go back to the camp. I mean, actually, the numbers might not make sense because you guys were kind of in and out. But I'll at least be able to see what I did. All right. Let's abandon. Oh. Yeah, accept. Head back to the camp. We'll say our goodbyes. And then, you know, but I'm actually curious. How much damage did burn do along my journey through the trials? And that actually was a quick run through, considering we did the Arboretum like 4 times, or really 3. Wow, double T still took it. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, burn did a lot. So did my phaser beam. Yeah, I like it. I just need the gloves. I need a good pair of gloves. Scorch Zealot. Wow. Wait. So you're doing Scorch Zealot. So you do your Scorch Zealot a little different than the way I was doing mine. So you're doing yours with Eruption. You know what? And then how many... Oh, no. So wait. This takes into account everything you were doing while you were a Pyromancer. If I'm not mistaken. Is that the case? Because then wouldn't Corey would have had more damage? Like I don't know. I don't know how they're calculating this. Because it looks like this is like everything you were doing the whole time. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like almost every skill here. So this is like multiple builds that you were in and out with. That it's like it totaled everything that you did. So it's not that you were Scorch Zealot. Am I mistaken, Double T? Like it's not that you were a Scorch Zealot running with Eruption. It's that you had Eruption at some other point, and then you just now came in with the Scorch Zealot, or else that would probably be up top. Interesting, but it's hard to determine. Yeah, it displays everything you use. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Cause I'm like, that's a lot of skills. Shoot, you like had everything on at once. Damn, I did 183 heat waves. A lot of heat waves. A lot of burning. That's almost 3 million of just burn. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And this can get better. Like I said, if I get a good pair of gloves. Shoot. But anyway, and then Corey, let me see. You... But see, that's the thing. I'm curious because it seems like with Corey, it only has like the one set that he was using. And I know Corey... But maybe it's because he switched characters. You know, because he went from... trickster to a technomancer to the pyromancer. And you started off as your devastator. It would have been interesting to see what your devastator was doing. But yeah, good stuff all around. Good stuff all around. I'm happy with where we're at, but like I said, I'm gonna offline take a good look at the gloves. Let me see, how many gloves did I get? A lot of gloves to go through, which is what I need. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if I still didn't get what I was looking for. Such is life. Anyway. Oh no, you switched in between rooms. Yeah, it's all good. Well, guys, Corey, Double T, and Abu from earlier. Really appreciate you guys joining in for some fun. Hopefully you guys got some good stuff. Waving goodbye. And yeah, some good farming. Good farming was done tonight. We'll see what I got, and hopefully next time I might do like a part 2 to this just to kind of keep things going. Because again, this is like a really fun build to run with. I like burning things. Maybe I have like an inner pyromancer within myself. Who knows? Anyway, and shout out to Console and Control, who was in here for a little bit. I will check with you later if you are playing some Remnant. I got to get some Remnant gameplay in. I might even be streaming Remnant on Friday. It's between Remnant and Wo Long. I still have some more work to do in Wo Long. So it's either or. I haven't decided yet, but it's going to be one of those two. It might be Remnant, though. I'm actually leaning towards Remnant. After some of the Remnant 2 gameplay that I've been watching recently in the trailers and all that kind of stuff, and watching Console and Sandman running around, I've been inspired to return. Bring my character back out for some real deep, you know, I need to do some farming. I need some new weapons and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it may be Remnant that I stream on Friday. But either way, I'll be live again Friday. So you'll see me again there. We'll be back next week with more Outriders. I may have some more Outriders videos in the meantime. We'll see what time permits. And like I said, I'm working on a Remnant video at the moment. We'll see when that premieres. So again, everyone, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Until then, peace.